Hello friends, I hope all are doing very well. So namaskar to everyone and my greetings and return to everyone. So today I have come to visit Jantar Mantar, which is built by the Maharaja Jai Singh of Jaipur II in the year of 1724. So let's see the view of the Jantar Mantar, which is built to determine the local time at that time during Maharaja Jai Singh, who was from Jaipur. So let's see the view of Jantar Mantar. I am going to explore about the Jantar Mantar very well and in brief, and I will try to explain about the Jantar Mantar in details. So this is the view, and this is one of the historical place of India in Jantar Mantar in Delhi, and one Jantar Mantar which is also built in Jaipur also. So Jaipur Jantar Mantar, which is also listed as a site of the UNESCO. So stay update with me and get lots of information regarding the Jantar Mantar from Delhi. So thank you so much and stay updated with me.
So this is the view of the Jantar Mantar, which is clearly visible from the here, which is located just close from the Rajiv Chowk, only 500 meter away from the Rajiv Chowk on the Sansan Marg, which is also located just close to the Bangla Sahib Gurdwara, only 1 kilometer, and also from Patel Chowk, which is also close from there. So it's a very good moment where I came here to visit today morning, where I purchased a ticket and I paid 30 rupees here. So this is the view of the Jantar Mantar where I come here. So I'm going to explain in details about the Jantar Mantar. So Jantar Mantar, which is located in New Delhi and which is built by Maharaja Jai Singh II of Jaipur in the year 1724 AD. So Jantar Mantar literally meaning is that instrument for measuring the harmony of the heavens. So the Maharaja built 5 observatories during his rule in 18th century. Among these 5 observatories, the one in Delhi, which was the first to be built by Maharaja Jai Singh of Jaipur, and the another 4 observatories are located in Jaipur, Ujjain, Mathura and Varanasi. So Jaipur monument we also know very well. So this is the place where I scanned the and I paid and I purchased a ticket from the here, and this is the entry gate. From this entry gate I am going inside the complex of the Jantar Mantar, which is clearly visible from the here, which is decorated very well with the lots of flowers, plants, trees, and along with the so many beautiful grass, which is clearly visible from the here. So I am also going to explain in details about the Jantar Mantar, and I think lots of persons and tourists are also going to visit in Jantar Mantar, which is also built in Jaipur also. So even I will go in Jaipur and Rajasthan, then definitely I will go to visit the Jaipur Jantar Mantar as well. But right now let's gain the knowledge about the Jantar Mantar in Delhi, which is built first by the Maharaja Jai Singh II. So the primary purpose of this observatory was to compile astronomical tables and to predict and determine the times and the movement of the sun, moon, planets and stars. So this is a very good thing for us, because we can see that how was our science at the time also. So our science was also very great at that time, how the scientists who used to work according to the astronomical data at that time, the monument which is built. Because Maharaja Jai Singh, who was also interested in astronomy and good in study at that time. So I am going to explain. And so at the time it was used to determine the times and movements of the sun, moon and another planets along with the stars. So the 4 distinct instruments with the observatory of Jantar Mantar are the Samrat Yantra, the Jaiprakash Yantra, Ram Yantra and Misri Yantra, which is quite popular here. So this is the view of the which is clearly visible from the here Samrat Yantra. So I am going to explain about the Samrat Yantra. So the Samrat Yantra is a Gantt triangle that is basically and equal our sundial. It's 70 feet high, 114 feet long at the base and 10 feet thick. It has 128 foot long hypotenuse that is parallel to the Earth's axis and point towards the North Pole. So the Virhat Samrat Yantra can calculate local time and accuracy of up to 2 seconds and consider the world largest sundial in the world. So this is the view of the also which is clearly visible from the here as a Misr Yantra. So the Misr Yantra, which is located about 140 feet northwest from Samrat Yantra, which is this attractive and usual designed structure, was chosen as the emblem for the 9th Asian Games held in Delhi in 1982. It is also known as Miss Yantra because it combines 4 instruments in one structure designed as tool to determine the shortest and longest days of the year and time. So it could also be used to the exact moment of noon in various cities and locations regardless of their distance from Delhi. So this is a very important, and these 4 instruments are known as the Dakshinotter Bhiti Kark Rashi Valay Samrat Yantra in 2 halves and a modern quadrant arc and a Niyat Chakra which is available here. So this is the view of the Misr Yantra, which is already I explained about this. So now I am going to visit another monument which is also built in the same complex. There are 4 monument which is already I explained about that built in the same complex of the Jantar Mantar. So now I am going towards the another monument. So even I am getting a lot of experience here, and it is good for me, and also it is good for everyone to gain the knowledge of this yantra. So which is clearly visible from the here. So I am going towards the next
wall, which is now closed, and 2 windows have been added. It may be used to measure directly the longitude of a celestial object. The Samrat of Misr Yantra is constructed on either side of Niyat Chakra. It is half on an equinotical dial and constructed on the same principle as the large Samrat Yantra. It was used to determine the local time. In front of the Misr Yantra is a platform measuring 47 in by 43 feet. It was probably used for making measurements when the instruments were being constructed or repaired. Southwest of Misr Yantra are of 2 pillars which were probably used to suspend as astronomical in the oldest days. So this is about the Yantra, Misr Yantra. यह यंत्र सम्राट यंत्र से 140 फीट उत्तर पश्चिम दिशा में स्थित है। इस अंबक आकर्षक साधारण संरचना को 1942 में दिल्ली आए हुए एशियाई खेलों का प्रतीक चिन्ह बनाया गया था। इसका नामकरण मिस्र यंत्र के रूप में किया गया है क्योंकि इस संरचना में अनेक यंत्र सम्मिलित है, जिनमें से दक्षिणोत्तर भित्ति, कर्क राशि वलय, सम्राट यंत्र, वृत्त, पादीय चाप एवं नियत चक्र है। इन यंत्रों में नियत चक्र जो दिल के आकार का है, यह इमारत के केंद्र में स्थित है। यह यंत्र वेधशाला का सर्वाधिक संरचित यंत्र है। दक्षिणोत्तर भित्ति यंत्र एक अद्विताकार चाप के रूप में निर्मित है और मिस्र यंत्र के पूर्वी दीवार में स्थित है। कर्क राशि वलय मिर्क यंत्र के उत्तरी दीवार पर विस्तृत क्रमिक वृत्त के रूप में उत्कीर्ण है। यह यंत्र वर्तमान में भग्न स्थिति में है एवं इसका अधिकांश चिन्ह लुप्त हो चुके हैं। इस दीवार में मूलतः एक दरवाजा निर्मित था जिसे वर्तमान में बंद कर के 2 खिड़कियों का प्रदान किया गया है। इसका उपयोग संभवतः खगोलीय पिंडों का देशांतर मापने के लिए किया जाता था। मिस्र यंत्र का सम्राट नियत चक्र के दोनों ओर स्थित है। यह मुख्यतः सम्राट यंत्र की अवधारणा पर ही निर्मित है। इसका प्रयोग स्थानीय समय को निर्धारित करने के लिए किया जाता था। सो दिस इज द अबाउट मिस्र।
So now I am going towards next yantra, which is clearly visible also from the here after the Samrat yantra. So I am going close to the Jayaprakash yantra. So I am also going to explain about the Jayaprakash yantra before, which is located just after the Samrat yantra. So Jayaprakash yantra, which is located to the south of the Samrat yantra, is a device that measures the movement of sun and stars, which is a pair of hemispherical balls of masonry with 27 feet and 6 inch diameter and entrances from 4 sides. So this is the view, which is clearly also visible from the here I am showing and the instrument also had two cross vines stretched on the rim of each balls from north to south. So even this is also moving and rotating to east to west, but it disappeared a long time ago. So nowadays, which is clearly visible from the here, we can see Jayaprakash Yantra. Also, this is a noti board of the Jayaprakash Yantra. So already I explained about the Jayaprakash Yantra, what is the Jayaprakash Yantra, and now I am going towards the Ram Yantra, which is also one of the monument which is built by the Maharaja Jai Singh on the name of Raja Ram Singh I, who was also ancestor of the and great grandfather of the Jai Singh, Ram Singh. So I am going to explain about the Ram Yantra. So Ram Yantra is believed to be named after Raja Ram Singh, the grandfather of Swai Jai Singh II of Jaipur. It is situated a few meters south of Jayaprakash Yantra. This structure was used to measure the altitude and azimuth of celestials objects such as the sun and stars by observatory with open top and having numerous arched windows, so arranged one above the above in 3 tiers. Both the structures are provided with 30 horizontal radial structures, sectors of sandstone and from the pillar of the walls. So which is a very great monument we can see here, and really it is a very unique because of at the time it was built, and even after 1857 this monument has also gone under the hand of British Empire at that time, during the hand of British India, because Delhi was also ruled along with India by the British government. So at the time, so which is also clearly visible, and lots of Britishers also researched about this structure very well and gained the knowledge about this structure regarding the structure of Jantar Mantar in Delhi and Jaipur, which is quite popular nowadays also. So it is very good experience whichever I got here in Delhi, and still I have to visit some historical place such as I have to also visit Rashtrapati Bhavan, India Gate, which is also located 3 km away from the here. I have to visit Red Fort, Lal Killa, and another monument I have to also visit Akshardham Temple, Kalkaji Temple, ISKCON Temple in Kailash, and lots of places which I have to visit, National Museum of Delhi, and also the Prime Minister Sangrahalaya, which is also quite popular where I have to visit. So this is the, we can see how our science was also at that time. It was also a very great inspiration for us that we have to learn from our Vedic science. So this is the short information about the Jantar Mantar today, which I have learned from here. So it is a very good and pleasure moment for me. I love this place always. So this is the view of the, again already I explained about that, this is the view of the Samrat Yantra. So how many monuments are there? There is a Samrat Yantra, Jayaprakash Yantra, Ram Yantra and Miss Yantra. 4 monuments are quite popular in Jantar Mantar. So please like my video and subscribe my channel, and I am coming very soon with my next content with the President House and India Gate. So thank you so much, and I will come with my next content very soon. So this is my hard work which I am doing to traveling across each and every Indian monument, which is quite popular as a site of the UNESCO and Archaeologist Survey of India. So thank you so much. Dhanyavad.